Let's talk about Prince Harry now. It was interesting. He found out about Princess Kate's cancer diagnosis on TV at the same time as the rest of the world. What does that suggest about where the relationship is at?
Well, it suggests that the relationship is pretty bad. Is it retrievable? Will William and Harry make up? I don't know. My gut instinct is that if they do, it's not going to be for quite some time yet. I mean, there is a view about this that they're not going to tell Harry anything because if they do, he's going to go straight on TV or he's going to write it in another book, and all the family secrets will be spilled. And I think he's done, in terms of the way the family views him, he's done enormous damage by the revelations that he's made over the last couple of years. So no surprise, they didn't tell him. He is now treated as a member of the public in that sense. He will come to Britain soon. Now, that raises questions about, will he meet William? I suppose he may have to. Will there be a making up? Will they bury the hatchet? I doubt it.
OK, we'll be watching that one closely to see what happens. I know that you said earlier that this is probably the worst crisis that the palace has faced. If we look over the last few years, to name a few, Prince Andrew, Megxit, the brothers are at war, of course, the Queen's death, and now the cancer. Will the monarchy survive this?
Yes, in short, yes, it will. I mean, I think if you look at the way that the British public views the monarchy, and leaving aside the way that people in nations like Australia and other Commonwealth countries view it, if you leave that aside, if you want to get rid of the monarchy, and there are some people who do, but if you want to get rid of the monarchy entirely, that's an act of Parliament here in Britain. And I can't think at the moment or in the foreseeable future of a political party that would go to the polls with a manifesto that included the removal of the royal family. So I'll stick my neck out and say, yes, the royal family will survive. I mean, in many ways, it's going to have to change. It's going to have to adapt. And one of the things that is a result of this is that 3 or 4 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, maybe, the late Queen Elizabeth II saw William and Harry as the great future for the royal family. And that really, at the moment, has not happened.
Look, it remains to be seen, but, it's good to hear that the monarchy will survive this. Tim Ewart, great to speak with you. Thank you so much for joining us.